Good evening, Angel Gang. This is your spiritual media correspondent, Midnight Maven, and this reading is for Leo. I've already done a pre-shuffle or pre-pull, and we have the mouse here. That is one, obviously, as a Leo, as a lion, you never want to get. It's kind of embarrassing, like, you know, when I pulled that out, I'm a Leo, and I'm just like, no, we need to redo it again. But let's see here. It says detail-oriented, small-minded, nitpicky, and nervous. The mouse has an innate desire to tend to the details. It often spends its days fixing, preparing, organizing, and scrutinizing, unfortunately. A mouse personality doesn't notice when they've gone too far. Soon they begin to have a limited and fearful vision of life and try to control every detail. This can be quite painful. This can be a quite painful experience for both the mouse and those around them. When mouse energy is at play, step back for a moment. It may be time to find a more purposeful project to delve into. One that's worthy of your exacting eye. When in balance, organized, resourceful, and prepared. When out of balance, busy with no purpose. To bring into balance a meaningful project. So, point in case, this. At certain days, I don't feel like this is doing much for anyone or me. But it actually is, you know. If anything, it's chronicling what is going on in my life, because I hate to say it, but yeah, this is true. Leos, we are experiencing this mouse energy, and at the bottom of the deck they had the whale. The whale, do you see how the sun is either absorbing its energy or it's absorbing all the sun's energy? And the whale is just huge, and it's this big thing, and this is what we are. We're like the sun. But along with this week's song, which is Vapmire by Olivia Rodrigo, which is so on point. The lyrics are, I made some real big mistakes, but you make the worst ones look fine. I should have known it was you. You only come out at night. Blood sucker, fame fucker, bleed me dry like a goddamn vampire. So, if you'll notice in this one, when I did a pre-spread, there's the 10 of Cups and the Sun. So basically, at the core of that is whoever we're with, man, woman, and everything in between, we have to trade off who we are, the essence of us, for that. And it should never be that. We should be able to have both. The thing should encourage and help us along with whatever that is. And if you look closely to this one, take a look at that. You can't see it right here, but the mom, the family's all happy, and the mom, she is just not, she's just looking at the dad and the two sons like, it's not what I wanted, but I guess I'll go with it. So it has a lot to do with tradition. It has a lot to do with what an old regime says what we're supposed to have, what would make us happy. At the bottom of the deck we have the devil in reverse, and I love this devil because I love this devil card because you see how the gate is open, but he's just looking down because he's been Olivia Rodrigo. He's been moused out to where you feel that after a certain amount of hits, at a certain amount of lightning bolts, you become depleted, and then you just get these little tidbits, these little mouse droppings or whatever of spirit that are barely coming in. They're barely drizzling in when you used to be a motherfucking whale. You used to be this big thing that took up a big fish in a small pond, and now you're a small fish in a big pond, and you're just getting these little tiny droppings of what used to be, what is rightfully yours, Leo. In the recent past, we have the 8 of Cups. So we've already decided, whether that was in the last 8 weeks, 8 months, we've already decided that we've took enough time to regain our Ace of Cups and walk away, because, you know, the 7 and the Oh, I'm sorry, that's a Four of Cups. Same difference to me. It just wasn't our flavor. The stuff that used to thrill us from before, whether that be certain hobbies, activities, careers, a person, a friend group, or whatever, you just started noticing that you were different. And at the higher self, we have the King of Wands. And he's got his protection on. He's got his energy protection on, because kind of like a Magneto or something. He looks just like him, actually. This time he's revving up because he knows it's going to take everything in him to not descend down and become this Joker. He's got to rise above it, rise from mouse to whale, and realize that he belongs at the top of the peak. He belongs at the top of the tower. There is no tower card, thank God. We have the Two of Wands in reverse. To be honest with you, that's the, you know, the red or the blue pill. But since it's in reverse, we've already know that instead of it being like this, we have to pick. It's actually, we just have to go, we're coming out of that because we've already picked it, whether it was the red or the blue. We just have to walk forward. We don't have to pick left or right because we already know it. Because we already got it. We already passed it. Kudos to us. All right. And how we see ourselves in the situation is the Chariot card. So the Chariot card is saying that we know something's going to take. You know what I mean? But it was in the reverse. So there's still that doubt. Whether you doubt it or not, just keep doing what you're doing, because how people see you is in the Six of Wands in reverse. So a lot of people are doubting that we can do this, but all it takes is that one person, even when that one person is you. And then moving ahead, we have our hopes and fears is the Hermit. So our hopes and fears is that it's all in our heads. Our victory or our salvation is all in our heads, that we'll never get out of this busy, eradicated, erratic, not eradicated, erratic, you know, it's like we're down there being the hermit, but we're like nervous and everything because this is our one shot, one chance to truly get to go to that Two of Pentacles and make a decision of which way to go. And this is unlike the Two of Wands, because the Two of Wands is picking one dream or another. You know which dream is just to push the activate button or to stay behind. And we know we want to go forward because we've been in purgatory for way too motherfucking long. And at the bottom of the deck of that is we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. And this one I really don't care for because it looks very gluttonous. The Nine of Cups with all those grapes and glasses. There's really not a whole lot of variety. It's really just kind of, ooh, it does not look like a good Nine of Cups. So I think it's us redefining what our true desires are and our true, what we really want, because that's changed over the years. Death. Bam, there you go. The Death card right there. And it's death to, this goes along so well with this Ten of Cups card, because the Ten of Cups card is something that was never ours anyway. So we're having a good death to that. And, you know, maybe your idea of, you know, the end-all be-all, it was something completely different. You know, you don't necessarily have to have kids to be happy. Or you could have 1 million kids and go move to the middle of the swamps. Oh, I spoke too soon. What did I say about that tower? The tower just came out, so we know shit's going down. We're yelling timber. So, tell me a little bit more about that. Ace of Wands. Three of Wands. Ooh, Five of Wands. Okay. So, this one's, we're gonna get a little bit of inspiration to keep us going and to let us know that we're going in the right way. Leos. That means that our ships are coming in. And then the good part, I mean, not the good part, but the fun part about that is that it's going to be met with 5 of Wands. So we are going to be elevated, 1, 3, 5. We are going to be elevated to that next level after or during this Tower card. But the good part about this is these new, do you see how this 5 of Wands? I love this. Okay, at first when I saw this, first when I saw 5 of Wands, I was like, oh shit, how can we go from Ace of Wands to 3 of Wands to 5 of Wands? I was like, I'm gonna sound like I'm talking complete bullshit. But if you look, the traditional one that we're used to is seeing all those guys fighting with their wands and it's chaos. Instead, it's gonna be an elevated 5 of Wands because this guy looks like the magician with the 4 elements, and he's got the 5th element of spirit. So this is good for us because it's going to be an elevated 5 of Wands to where it's not necessarily going to be fighting or turmoil. It's going to be more internal 5 of Wands. It's going to be mental, spiritual shit. It's not going to be this 3D low-level demon bullshit. It's going to be an elevated version of 5 of Wands. And that's just what we need. Let me give you an E of Oracle. And then I'll let you go, Leo. Okay, please tell us, what should we expect next? Especially with this 5 of Wands. Sticky Wicket. Oh, it is hot. It is hot in the Mount Julep. Perfect. Number 48. I don't know if that's, that number is special to you. Proceed with caution. It's a delicate situation. But that doesn't mean that there's any real danger. Just a reminder that it's time to pause, reflect, and appreciate all that you have now and all you're about to receive. Proceed with caution. Okay. Yes, because we've got death, the Tower. We've got a lot of major players here. And it's very important that when those times to turn it on, to say that right thing, to make that different decision than we made in the past, we've got to make sure that we make it this time, and we got to be very strategic about that. And so we use all this mouse energy to handle the big stuff and the small stuff that eventualizes. See, I can't even find the words for anything. It's fucking bullshit. I'm still in that mouse energy. And I get distracted very easily. So we need to just work and continue to work and make sure that we are not just driving ourselves crazy for no reason. Love you, Leo. Like, share, subscribe. Don't be a fucking hater. Bye.